오랜만이야 10년이면 강산 또 변한다던데 넌 말이야 얼마나 많이 변했을까 궁금해 기억을 잃어버린 도리
Not if I look tired, it's because I am. Today I wanted to come on here and try out these Patrick Ta what's it called? Double Take Crim and Powder Blush. So I actually got these a while ago, but I waited until now to record them. I just didn't have the time, and then the pandemic hit, and so it's not a big reason to wear blush or foundation complexion products because of the mask situation, but I want to try it today and see what they're all about. So I have two colors, She's So LA. This was the color I was most drawn to at first, and it has this kind of, I don't know, taupey, peachy nude color for the powder, and then a brownish, almost terracotta color for the cream. And so when I went to Sephora, I bought this, and I was wanting Do We Know Her, but I was like, okay, I'm about to spend almost $40 on a blush, which I've never done before. I've never bought a high-end blush, but I wanted to get it. It looked really intriguing. And then I just kept looking at Do We Know Her, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get it, I'll wait. And then my boyfriend bought it for me because he just saw that I really wanted it. So I actually have two to try out today. So this is Do We Know Her. This is way peachier than the other one. As far as, you know, the powder is light peach shade, and then the cream is a coral shade. Definitely something for the spring and summertime, which is what we're coming up upon. So I'm going to apply them how Patrick Ta suggests, which is the powder first and then the cream. And I just have foundation, concealer, and I did set my cheek area just because it suggested that you use the powder first and then the cream on top of it. So I didn't want that to mess up with the consistency of the product. So I'm gonna do She's So LA on this side, and then Do We Know Her on this side. I'm gonna be using my Rare Beauty, I think it's called a foundation brush, for the cream, and then a fluffy powder brush. This is the Ulta Beauty bronzer brush, but this is like my favorite blush brush. Sorry if you hear things outside, it's just warmer and sunny today, so people are out and about, especially with their kids. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with She's So LA. I haven't tried any Patrick Ta products, and these are my first ones and only things I have in my collection, but I've heard good things. I've been looking for a neutral blush because all mine are kind of pink, kind of peachy, kind of red tone or terracotta, and so far this is looking like a really good everyday neutral tone. I do like a lot of blush sometimes, but I'll try not to go too much. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the cream. It's very emollient balmy. I don't really know how to apply this. So I've never applied blush like this before, and I can notice that some of my foundation and concealer is picking up in the area. I mean, I'm also using a very dense brush, and you know, I set my face and I'm putting something emollient on it, so that's something to keep in mind, but it's not something I notice unless I'm looking directly in the mirror. It's a nice natural dewy glow. Then I'm going to go on the other side with Do We Know Her? And I'm just kind of flipping the brush around. Oh. Right off the bat, that kind of just packed a punch. It's very, just straight up peach. Which I've also been looking for, just kind of like a peach blush, because I really like peach tones in the spring and summertime. Okay. So it kind of looks like it's blending into my skin, but in person, it's definitely peach. I would definitely wear these on their own, by the way. It's like smooth formula, buildable. I've honestly never spent that much on a blush before. I've always bought drugstore and they work perfectly fine. So this was kind of like a bougie splurge. I'd also be curious to try out the creams on their own on skin that's not set. It's definitely punchy color. I like that these are buildable. I feel like they would suit different skin tones. Don't know how pigmented they would be on tan to deeper skin, especially these colors, but that's what that looks like. I'm trying to not wash myself out. I do have pretty textured skin, so that's something to think about. So far they're looking good. Let me just do a closer look. I don't have any bronzer on, by the way. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but picked up a little bit of my foundation and concealer, but nothing I'd be too concerned about. So I am going to be wearing these for the rest of the day just to see how they wear, but I can imagine that the powder underneath will be prolonged, or no, the cream on top will be prolonged because of the powder underneath. So I expect these to wear well. I'm also not gonna be doing anything. I've like done all my errands and chores for the day, so I'm just gonna be sitting around the apartment, probably watching TV or something, but I'll check in later and I'll show you guys the swatches right now. I'm back. I just put on a couple of ColourPop eyeshadows. Just going for like a monochromatic look. I think this is like a more pronounced Do We Know Her color, and this is more like a neutral tone, but Just wanted to do like some peachy corally tones on the eyes, and then I put on some mascara just for like a one and done look today. And then I applied this e.l.f. Sheer Slick lipstick in Golden Pear. And so far the finish of the blushes still look the same. And I feel like I did put on an even amount of both blushes. I guess the Dewy Know Her shade is just more like vibrant, but I'm definitely liking both tones. I would wear them on like different occasions or different looks. Probably will be using a lot of this color, well, maybe when I'm like inside, because I'm not really like going anywhere to be seen, and I just haven't been applying like any makeup down here, you know. But if I didn't have to wear a mask, I would be wearing this a lot. And this is like definitely fall, winter tones, but I would still wear this year round. So that's it for now. I guess I'll check back with you guys later at the end of the day and see if both sides are still holding up and how they're doing. So I'll see you then. So I decided to look up just some info about Patrick Ta because I don't know anything about him other than he is a celebrity makeup artist. And I found out that he's actually Vietnamese, which I had no idea. Ta. I need to check if that's his actual last name. But he's a Vietnamese guy. And he kind of had like a rough go about in his like personal business he had, I think in Arizona or something. And so he just decided to pack up, move to LA for just like a different start, maybe for more opportunities. And then he started doing makeup, and now he's like a celebrity makeup artist for supermodels like Gigi Hadid and everything. So thought that was cool. Always like to see diversity and representation in any sector, definitely in the makeup world too. So fun fact of the day. My makeup looks so rough right now. So this is after like 5 hours of wear. That mascara is definitely a no-go. It like smeared everywhere. And the foundation, I mean, I wasn't testing this, but this looks horrible. But anyways, the color looks like it's still there. I tend to get oily on my cheeks regardless of what foundation or base I'm wearing, so this is like pretty good wear on my skin personally. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you in some way, or maybe just entertained you. But I hope you guys are having a good day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.